Hi everyone, this is Alex from My Paleo Pal. This is video 2 in our 3-part series, The Keys to Success. If you haven't seen the first one, I'm going to encourage you to do so. In video 1, I talked about the #1 mistake and 8 simple tips to prevent failure. If you haven't watched it yet, it's full of valuable, actionable advice and you can click on the link above to do so. In video 2, I'm going to go over a problem that 100% of people face, and I mean everybody when I say this, and that's commitment. Don't worry though, I have got 8 steps that you need to take to ensure that you are mentally strong and you can overcome the inevitable setbacks that we all face. So you want to change your eating habits. You're sick of feeling unhealthy, you want to feel good in your body again, and we all do. You read a few books, you browse around on the web, you think that you're prepared, you feel pretty knowledgeable about the subject. You go on for a few days, smooth sailing, and then something happens. You fall off the wagon. Maybe something stressful happens at work, maybe you get in a fight with your partner, maybe you get sick, or maybe you're just at a birthday party and you can't say no to the cake. One thing leads to the next, or one slice of cake turns into 3 and you don't know what happened. Maybe your friends just aren't that supportive. They think this is some weird new diet and they don't understand. There isn't a single one of us who isn't vulnerable at times. We've all been there. Commitment is one of the most difficult things to master, but it's certainly not impossible. It's just that life always seems to get in the way. Let me tell you a little bit about just how paleo changed my life in the most unexpected ways. I grew up overweight, developing an unhealthy relationship with food and my body. I often ate for comfort, only worsening the problem. I felt doomed from a young age. During middle school, I began to feel the pressure to lose weight. I felt uncomfortable and deeply unhappy in my body. My attempts to diet quickly spiraled into severely disordered eating, which would follow me through the next decade in every form imaginable. Later down the road, I spent years binge eating, which led me to my highest weight ever. At just 17, the number on the scale was telling me that I was obese. At this point, it wasn't about the number. I was almost completely sedentary, unmotivated, failing out of school, and again, deeply unhappy. Naturally, I felt out of control. While I was moderately successful in losing weight in a fairly healthy way, the vicious cycle started up again. I struggled for a few years with bulimia until I was at the end of my rope. I felt exhausted. I was suffering so much for no good reason, and I couldn't even open up to anyone about it. Soon enough, my disordered eating quickly turned into anorexia. My health deteriorated more quickly than I could have ever even imagined. Physically and mentally, I was giving up. To think back to that place, I recall being certain I would never feel better again. Today, I am over a year in recovery and my weight is perfectly fine, although it isn't my focus at all. All of the before and after photos, they don't encompass anything besides the look. My eating habits in all of their forms once ruled my life and the way that I thought about myself. I didn't think of anything else besides food and the number on the scale, day in and day out. That is no way to live. Paleo has given me an appreciation for my life and my body in ways I genuinely never thought I would have. My diet is not perfect and my recovery is something I work on daily. But eating real food with the goal of feeling good and fueling my body has been rewarding in ways far beyond the way that I look. It's improved my physical health, my mental health, and the overall quality of my life immensely. No matter what your struggle is, I promise you that the pursuit of health is the best thing you'll ever take on. Let's get into the couple of things that you're going to want to remember when you're looking to truly make a commitment. First, set a date and stick to it. Make sure that your date works for you, not right before your daughter's wedding or right before a birthday party. Don't sabotage yourself. Put it down in your calendar. Post it somewhere you will see it every single day, on your fridge, in your bathroom. Get mentally ready for that day. Count down to the start. If that day is tomorrow, make it happen. Some of us have better success with drastic change, while the idea of setting a date in the future can cause a lot of anxiety. I know for me, it's easier to take the plunge immediately and purge myself of any kind of hesitation that I have and just do it. Choose what's going to bring you the most favorable outcome. Think of times in the past when you tried to make a commitment and you said, Monday's the day, I'm going to do it. If that didn't work for you, do something different this time. Next, set yourself a target. Weigh yourself and take a before target. You may feel slightly uncomfortable taking photos right now, but you'll be glad that you took the before photo when you take an after shot. I personally hardly have any photos from before my weight loss, and I wish that I had taken more now to compare the difference. Visualizing change is incredibly powerful. You know what they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. It encompasses the feeling and the mission that lies within. Besides, you right now is great the way you are, even if you want to make positive changes. Take that photo and set this goal with the utmost confidence. Third, do a full reset. Plan to eat well for 3 or 4 weeks consecutively without breaking down. Some people like to gradually improve their diet. For most people, full reset is the most powerful strategy. There are many popular 3 or 4 week programs out there like the Whole30 for a reason. Going cold turkey is not as difficult as it sounds. As I said before, drastic change can be much more effective for people in comparison to a gradual ease into things. I know it was for me. By making that 30-day promise to yourself, you have an end in sight. If you want to go back to the way you were eating after that 30 days, fine. Just make it until the end of this. Chances are you'll be so pleased with the results that you'll want to keep going. My fourth piece of advice is to clean out your house and pantry. Don't make it harder on yourself by having temptation lying around. A home full of good, nutritious food makes your choices limited to good, nutritious food. Make sense? Cause and effect. Utilize it. The pantry is the ultimate culprit. When I first went paleo, I packed up all of my fancy flours, sweeteners, baking supplies, and other dry goods such as beans and rice and gave it to my neighbor. Even if those foods aren't readily available, they are easy to cook up in a pinch. Besides, by donating those foods, you're helping someone else eat. It may seem dramatic to treat the clean-out process as though you will never eat those foods again, but it's a vital step in committing, and you may very well never eat those foods again. Next, don't do it alone. Find buddies, friends, family, colleagues, anybody. A few people who are in the same boat as you. People you can share your struggles and victories with. People you can celebrate with when you both hit your 30 days. Find people you can trust. The buddy system really works. At the very least, embrace your new friends on My Paleo Pal. We all want the same thing, to feel good, to look good, to eat well. It's easy to feel isolated when we adopt a new lifestyle, especially a diet as quote-unquote restrictive as paleo. We simply live a different way than most people, and it can be difficult for them to understand. Don't let this isolate you. You are certainly not alone. Find your support and stick with them. Everyone involved will get better results. Yet another important step in making a commitment is making it public and getting someone to check in on you daily. Get an accountability system in place. You're more likely to stay on track if you know you will disappoint someone if you don't keep your promise. Send that person a text every day. Give them a call. Share relevant articles and recipes on social media. Make sure they always know that you're in it to win it. Between social media and phones and just the ease of communication nowadays, you don't have any excuses to make by not checking in with that person. Make it fun. By doing this, we make it more difficult to back out. Set your mission in stone, at least with one other person. Be consistent in doing so. With My Paleo Pal, what you're eating is always made public, and this is a step in the right direction to making a commitment. Lastly, keep a visual food diary and make it public. That's what we're here for. Post your food on Instagram. Even better, use My Paleo Pal. Use both, share it on Facebook, create a little album on your own computer. Whatever you want to do is a-okay. Just make it visual. Showing others what you're eating will encourage you to make better food decisions. It also may kickstart your career as a professional food photographer. You never know. Multitasking. For me, I have over 700 approved meals on My Paleo Pal. Knowing that I have such an extensive archive makes me proud. It also serves as great inspiration for when I have absolutely no idea what to eat. I can check what I was eating a month or two ago, something I haven't had in a while. As the number on my page and my streak grows, so does my commitment. Finally, the 8th step. Plan to reward yourself. Find something you want and plan to buy it for yourself if you reach your target. Forget the idea of rewarding yourself with food. It is simply the way we are conditioned. Ice cream for kids after a long day of running errands. Pizza for good grades. A cheat meal after a stressful day of work. Look forward to something later. Food is instant gratification, while a material reward or reward of experience will help you to be patient and reach your end goals. It will also help you change your habits. Plan a trip, buy a new dress when your clothes begin to loosen up, or get a massage after you've been so consistent with your workouts. You deserve it. The 8 tips that I've just gone through have been tried and tested. This is guaranteed to make an impact. If you're having trouble building up a support system on your own, I am here to help. The 30-day Kickstart program has a huge emphasis on boosting your commitment. We've taken all the tips that I just mentioned and compiled them nicely into one package for you. This is really guaranteed to boost both commitment and accountability, and I really mean boost. Let me explain. The 30-day Kickstart is the only program specifically designed to help you reset your eating habits and hold you accountable and committed to 30 days of healthy eating. You'll join a tight-knit community of highly motivated participants who will become your support and accountability team for 30 days and much longer afterwards. Every day, you will post at least one picture of what you're eating on the My Paleo Pal app to show your team that you're keeping your commitment. As your coach, I will also make sure that you're holding up to your promise. I'll be checking in on you every morning by email to make sure that you have posted a healthy meal. And here's the twist. Your goal is to post a healthy, compliant meal each day and grow the streak indicator in the My Paleo Pal app all the way to 30. If you miss a day, I'll forgive you once. If you miss twice, you're out. That not only means you've broken your commitment to yourself and to your team, but it also means no prizes at the end. And everybody wants to win prizes, right? This tough love is designed to keep you on track. It sounds harsh, but it's for your own good. We've proven that this mix of public accountability, personalized coaching, and reward system can boost your commitment by 5 times. This program is completely unique. You won't find anything like this elsewhere. You will also have access to a private Facebook group reserved to your team. This is where lots of great discussions happen. This is a private, tight-knit community where you can get support from your team and get things off your chest. Multiple conversations happen each day, and it's a great place to hang out, learn, and connect. And of course, like I've outlined in the previous video, the 30-day Kickstart program comes with all of the resources you need every week. A detailed shopping list to make your trip to the store super convenient, a full meal plan with delicious and healthy recipes so you never get bored, and over 20 meal prep videos where I teach you how to prepare all your meals for the following week in just 2 hours in the kitchen. You are all set for success. Now, let's hear from a former Kickstarter. Bobbie is from Jefferson City, Missouri, and she told me recently, "What really was the most beneficial to me was the way that this challenge helped me to stay focused and committed throughout the entire 30 days. It created this drive in me that made me want to succeed because I wanted to stay on track with everyone else." As much as we helped Bobbie commit, she helped others do the same, and that's what the 30-day Kickstart is all about. Registration for the 30-day Kickstart will open in just a few days. If you click on the orange button below, you will be notified as soon as you can sign up. Registration is only open for a few days each month, so make sure that you're on the ball and you don't miss out. I am 100% certain that you can benefit from the advice that I've given you today. If you liked what I had to say, it would be awesome if you could spread some love, share this with your friends, give it a like. Maybe those friends can become your support system. And now I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what exactly has set you back in the past from making a commitment. We've all had something, and certainly in this video, something boiled up, something you thought about, what did I do the last time that set me up for failure? Be open, be honest. I'm sure tons of people feel the same way. I'll personally reply to every comment to try to help you overcome whatever is holding you back. I'll see you guys in the next video.